Hello everyone and welcome back guys to episode 1 as such of our F1 2019 Fantasy Formula 1, well not career mode even, obviously it is just on the F1 website. Formula 1 Fantasy, obviously if you guys don't know what this is, I'm a bit confused how you've had to find this video, but obviously it is the, you know, like you get with a lot of fantasy sports, you can build up your own custom F1 team, 5 drivers and 1 team with a budget of $100 million overall, obviously, for this season. And, well, safe to say round 1 has gone interestingly. Now, obviously, if you guys want to go check out episode 0, where I sort of make my team choices and everything like that, you can go check that video out up there, right where I am, right there. There'll be a little eye on the top right-hand side of your screens. But yeah, in that video, we obviously made our team. And as you can see, we had Lando Norris, Carlos Sainz, Daniel Ricciardo, Lewis Hamilton, Kevin Magnussen, and obviously Mercedes as well. And safe to say, you know, coming into this weekend, I felt really optimistic with it. You know, it was a little bit of a gamble with the McLarens, obviously. You know, McLaren have been a bit sort of up and down in recent seasons, but, you know, we felt confident. You know, Ricciardo home Grand Prix was hoping to come out strong. Magnussen had been looking quite good towards the end of last season. Haas looked like they were shaping up to have quite a good car as we came into 2019. And obviously Lewis Hamilton, reigning world champion, Mercedes reigning world champions as well. I really did spend a lot of my budget on those two as well. And as you can see, in week 1 it didn't quite go as well as I would have hoped. As you can see, we scored 86 points at the end of the day. They see overall ranking 217,000th in the world. Didn't quite go as well as I would have liked. Now, if I click, oh yeah, here we go. History is where we can have a look at how well we did. And as you can see, you know, Mercedes 70 points. That went quite well for me. Hamilton 32 points again. Went quite well for me. Magnussen had a good solid race out. 21 points went well for me. Lando Norris, I felt, you know, they kind of kicked him back a little bit worse than, you know, personally I felt he deserved. Only 4 points at the end of the day there. But safe to say it went worse than my turbo driver, Carlos Sainz, who obviously retired very early on in the race. He managed to pick me up minus 28 on the whole, as obviously as well as Daniel Ricciardo on at minus 13. Now, he just decided he don't want to run towards turn when he just didn't fancy having a front wing anymore. Obviously, he did get unlucky, let's be fair as well. But yeah, very unfortunate for Daniel Ricciardo in that race as well. Now, obviously, I will sort of talk a little bit about the Grand Prix, as I already have done. But, you know, if you don't want spoilers, obviously, you shouldn't be clicking on these videos. But yeah, overall, quite an interesting race. I'll be honest with you guys now. I've got up at 5 o'clock to watch it. Got to about that 30 and fell back asleep, sadly. I've then been at work for a lot of the day, so yeah, this is why I'm recording this now. But yeah, so yeah, no, not much had changed by the time I woke back up again, so I wasn't really too worried about missing it on the whole. Now, obviously, the other big thing, we've seen how well I've done after the first week, 86 points overall. Now, to go over to my league, and as you can see, first of all, before we jump into this, I think the first video as well has got like a mad amount of views, up to like 1,800 or something ridiculous, which, you know, obviously people, I don't know whether they really like the idea of this sort of thing, or what. You know, personally, I've never seen anyone else on YouTube doing something like this, so hopefully you guys do enjoy it as well. But as you can see, 191 people signed up to my F1 Fantasy League. Obviously, if you guys do want to join as well, you can do. There is my links. Obviously, go onto the F1 Fantasy site. It will be linked down in the description below, and obviously type in that code and you can get yourself in. You know, we're nearly 200 people. It's not exactly bad going, but sadly there's a little bit of an issue with the F1 page for this. It only goes down to 100th, and sadly that's 11 points more than I scored at the end of the day, so I'm not even inside the top half of my own league at the moment. A little bit disappointed with that one, but we will, you know, give a bit of a shout out to our top guy, Vegeta GT. Obviously, not 100% sure who you are, in all honesty. You know, not personally a name that, straight off the top of my head, that I do recognise, but 200 points. A mad job by him. We will have a look at his TVC. So Hamilton, Mercedes, Raikkonen, Magnussen as his turbo. Very good shot there. Hulkenberg, I'm surprised he scored so many points, as well as Daniel Kvyat there. 200 points overall. He sat at 1,207th in the water. Phenomenal job by him as well. So yeah, really good job by him at the top there. Other notable mentions from my personal fantasy league, we've also got Mercurial Mercedes AMG F1 on 196. Who did you go with, my good sir? He went with Hamilton, Bottas and Mercedes. Holy moly, and then had to sort of budget and cheap out with everything else. It seems to be a worthwhile strat though, Kubica, Russell, and Kvyat there. So yeah, I think, well, I mean, he's got, what, 140 points? Yeah, with just his his Mercedes and their 2 drivers there. So fantastic job by you there. A bit of an interesting strat by Rafat there, I think that is. I've probably butchered your name, but apologies. They're on 196 points, 1,400th in the world. Very solid done there. We've got Anderson Autosport in P3, Spiker F1 in 4th, Fon N.2 in P5 at 172 points. Matt's chances, I'd love to try and claim that's me, but it's not. But congratulations to you. Crazy Watt in P7. Ambitious but Williams, that is one of my favourite names, I think, of this league so far. In tied actually on 170 points there in P7. Then we've got League Team, maybe not the most creative name in the world, and Zarko tied in 9th there with Big Gears Gullis. I'm assuming that's Hayden Gullis in P11 ahead of Nel Spin PK Jr. as well. There's Super Kimi Räikkönen in P13 there with Kubica Hart as well tied. Scotto Team 16, Wiz Racing Underdogs, Vettel Bull, Genie CF1, and then Payok 1926. I've probably butchered that name. Sponsor Me, that's some interesting product placement. I'll give you credit where it's due there as well in P20 at the end of the, or tied even I should say, for P20 at the end of the day. But yeah, looking therefore into week 2 of the series, I'm definitely wildcard allows to change your entire team. I don't want to be going with that one. We're going to change up my turbo driver. Now, I'm sort of torn at the moment. I'm thinking Magnussen or Norris. I'm gonna go with Magnussen. I'll be honest, that Haas car did look really, really strong after the opening week of the season there. So yeah, fantastic job by those guys as well. Unfortunately, I would love to stick it on Lewis, but sadly I can't. I can understand why on the whole as well there. But yeah, really, overall, I'll take that. It's the first week, I made a few mistakes. I took some gambles. When you think Ricciardo and Sainz, hopefully they won't be facing retirements. They can actually try and score me some points in the next couple of rounds. I'm still feeling quite strong with my team overall at the end of the day there. Bahrain will obviously be in a couple of weeks. Brilliant that we get the timings there as well. I don't know, that's obviously local time, not GMT, or it would be British summertime by then, won't it? Or it will change over on that day as well. But yeah, very, very excited for the Bahrain Grand Prix on the whole. Not too sure. I think that's a bit of a broken lap record there. I'll be honest, that is on the 2010 layout over anything else there. But yeah, let me know down in the comments as well, guys, how well you did, obviously, so far in this week. Let me know, obviously, if you got mentioned on the video, if you are inside the top 20. Let me know as well what you guys are changing for the next couple of weeks as well. A bit of an apology, there hasn't been much content on this channel over the last couple of weeks as well. I've had a couple of issues with things going on. And plus, I really sort of want to try and focus, when I get a chance to make a video for this channel, I really do want to sort of focus on, putting a lot of effort into it as well. So hopefully over the coming weeks, we'll get some more stuff done. I've got plenty of plans for this channel, but it is solely just a case trying to find the time currently at the moment. I've now, for those of you that aren't aware, I've actually got a full-time job, or, well, yeah, near enough as well. So, that's taking up a whole lot of my time at the moment as well. But, life goes on. Hopefully we can have a few more interesting videos and series over the channel. But yeah, obviously, if you are interested in other content, I also have a dirt rally a rallying channel as well. It's pretty much all dirt rally 2 at the moment. You can go check that out on your screens somewhere around me. We've also got a Forza Horizon 4 channel as well. Really, really loving Forza Horizon 4 at the moment. So making a lot of videos on that over there. Obviously, Season 7 has just dropped, so really enjoying that. We have also got a league racing channel. That's mainly sort of league racing streams, competitive racing, iRacing, a set of courses, sim racing as well. It's all sort of bundled into that channel as well. Obviously, if you want to go check that out, you can. But that has been it from me for this video. Do not forget to get yourself subscribed for more F1 2019 fantasy content coming on the channel. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Let me know how you did, and hopefully I will see you guys next time after the Bahrain Grand Prix.